This is the compound microscope. This part is the base underneath here, and this part is the arm. It's really important that when you hold the microscope and when you're carrying it, you want to make sure that you have one hand on the base and one hand on the arm to make sure it's most sturdy and stable. On our microscope here, there are a few parts that you learned already. This is the eyepiece. Over here, we have the coarse adjustment knob. This is the fine adjustment knob. We have our objective lenses. This is the low objective. This is the medium. And this is the high objective lens. We also have the stage. Here are the stage clips. Down below, this is the diaphragm right here. This is our light source right here. On this particular microscope, there's an actual light for the light source, but on some microscopes, they will have a mirror. If your microscope has a mirror, it's very important that you know that as a safety precaution, you should never aim it directly at the sun. So, if you have a mirror on your microscope, never aim it at the sun. In order to change the amount of light, when you're viewing an object, you'll have to use the diaphragm. If you open the diaphragm, light will be available, and if you close the diaphragm, less light will be available. So if you need more light, you would open the diaphragm, and less light, you would close the diaphragm. When you're looking into the microscope, the area that you're going to see right here is known as your field of view, and that's where you'll see the light from your light source. When you want to view something underneath the microscope first, you want to make sure that you focus the image on the lowest power objective lens. So I would put on my slide. I would make sure to put my slide clips on. I would turn my objective to the lowest setting, and then I would use my coarse adjustment knob to bring it into focus if I needed to move it further away or closer. Once I can see it, if I would like to get more detail, I can move on to my higher power objective. When you move to your higher power objective, you no longer use the coarse adjustment. You would use the fine adjustment. So this will sharpen your focus under the high power. Never use the coarse adjustment under high power. Also, a few things to note: if you move the slide to the left, when I look at it through the microscope, it's going to look as it's moving to the right. It moves in the opposite. It looks like it's moving in the opposite direction that you're moving it in. Also, images will be flipped upside down. To calculate my total magnification, remember you saw that you have to take your eyepiece and multiply it by your objective lens. So my smallest objective lens is 4, and my eyepiece is 10. So I would multiply 4 times 10 would give me 40 is my total magnification. If my magnification is 40, and I'd have to multiply that 10 times 40 would be 400x, and that would be my magnification.